Alright, Isaac, can you help me out on number 7? What are we going to do on number 7? Add them, right? Distribute and multiply. Alright, so what am I going to add?
2 to -6.
And what's that give me?
It gives you -4.
Yeah. Alright, Miss Elizabeth, what else do you see we can do? Very good. 5 and -8 gives me how much? -3. Alright, but before I write the -3, something else needs to go right after this one. There you go. There you go. Y'all good? Get it? Alright, what about number 8? Madeline, what am I going to do first on number 8? Not add. There you go. Alright, so what's 3 minus 8? -5g squared. Perfect. Alright, Hope, one more thing I can do on number 8. One more thing I can do. I'm not going to add. What am I going to do? Subtract. Which ones? Those are already done.
3 minus 3g squared minus 8.
I did those and I got -5. What else is there? It's okay.
17 minus 4.
And how much is 7 minus 4? 3. There you go. Y'all okay? Did you get it good? All right, here we go. So this is important because what's going to happen once a quarter with this stuff? You're going to have a test once a quarter, right? All right, here we go. What are we going to do next? ACT review. All right, here we go. All right, number 4. Number 4, you literally would waste probably a good 30 seconds reading all of this stuff right here because you don't need any of it. So let's see. Nate, what is the actual question on number 4?
One region has exactly 8 responses, but types of music with the 8 students respond they have had listened to during the previous.
Perfect. Okay, guys, look. All you need is a picture. 8's right here. What's in between? There you go. Wish you should have gotten J. Did you get it good? All right. Easy, easy question. What about number 5? Number 5 is a very easy problem, but it's very commonly missed because of this little guy right here. What are those little bars called? All right. So a lot of you try to say 2 plus 9. Could you try to make this negative positive? It's 2 minus 9, which is -7. Then you make it positive, right? So it's 2 times 7. Got it good? All right, so that's 2 times 6, or excuse me, 3 times 6. So that's 14 minus 18, which is -4. Y'all get E? Yeah, looking pretty good on the ACT so far. We're going to make that 22, 25, or 30 club, right? All right, last one. Here we go. All right, number 6. Let's say that you're not very good about drawing straight lines. What do you have on the ACT that you can use? Because you can't use a ruler. You got a calculator, you got the side of it. Edge of the booklet, right? And then you should have 2 pencils with you, right? So you can use any of those things if you're not real good at these. But when you notice, where do they intersect? 1 and 4, which is G. You put the X first and then the Y. X first. And look, they were even nice and gave you the X and Y axis too. Look at that. Y'all good? All right, put that away in your ACT Math Workshop section. You're going to get another part of this ACT test tomorrow. But right now, here's what I need you to do. Flip to your calendar. Flip to your calendar. Go to your calendar. Go. What in the world is so special about this week? What is a significant piece of this week that you need to know? Quiz on when? Thursday. Quiz on Thursday. All right, look. You had a checkpoint on Monday. Let's talk about checkpoints. Checkpoints have to be a 100 before you can take that quiz on Thursday. If it is not a 100, you will be working on your checkpoint instead of your quiz. What else do you notice on tomorrow, which is Wednesday? You got another checkpoint. That one also has to be a 100 before you can take your quiz on Thursday. Get it good? Any questions? What else do you notice about next week that's so important? And you don't have too much homework either, right? Next week I'm pretty nice to you about homework. I only got 1 day of homework. Y'all okay?
Quizzes are good.
Tests and quizzes are very different. All right, here we go. Turn to page 7. Turn to page 7. Turn to page 7. All right, look at your partner. Do you see your partner? See your partner? Find your partner. You're probably going to need a partner on these. Go to your partner and work page 7 with your partner, and then I'm going to call y'all up here and let you put them on the board. Go. Should be pretty easy today. If it's not pretty easy, you got to have a talk. So that means that breakfast is on the menu, right? Breakfast is on the menu.
What page is that?
You doing all those car shows and everything?
Because that's the number of bucks.
That's right.
They were really good. It was like
Alright, between these, I'm going to use alright, this will be the product, or and the number. The product, or number is there.
Oh.
This way, that's what it says, and then on the other side goes.
Okay. Gee, I wonder what it is. Just happens like gets it right. It's like what? I never get it. And you know, he didn't know he finishes like just learning how the word gets it wrong. It's like what? I never could.
Right here. It's not wrong.
Any closure?
Yep.
You want us?
Yeah, the whole thing. Yeah, we'll do the whole thing.
Frank, you got it wrong. What the heck?
Oh, come on, we have
Just it's given recorder. Just imagine how much she posted. Wouldn't that be like?
So right there, yeah, right there, sorry. And then it'll show up there on the board. There's a pen right there for you.
Come on. So 1 minus 2 equals 2 minus 1. So 1 minus 2 equals 2.
Is it on the board? Yeah. And it's -6.
I forgot what it was.
So we're even this back there? Just go back there and mark it.
Alright, we okay so far on 1 through 3? Check our answers. Check our answers.
So, number 1 over 4 minus
You need to write it just like it's here, like 9 less than.
All right, guys. Are there any questions on 1, 2, 3, or 4? 1, 2, 3, or 4? Okay, let's talk about 3 real quick. Number 3. Why did they write number 3 with parentheses around it? Like, how in the world did they know that? Jasmine? Because what? You do it first, right? Because look what it says. It says 3 times the difference. Can you say 3 times the subtract sound like that? No, that's why you need to use parentheses. Does that make sense? Y'all okay? All right, let's talk about 5 through 8. We okay on those so far?
Does it need to sound just like the first 4, or could it be a little bit different?
They're a little different.
Alright.
All right, what are the 2 ways that you could write equals 72? What's the 2 ways? Okay, you could write equal to 72, and somebody said something else. Is 72, Madeline. Very good, okay? All right, now let's cheat a little bit. You ready? Let's cheat. Look at number 5. Do you see a number, 1, 2, 3, or 4, that number 5 looks really, really close to, that we can kind of use their wording a little bit? Number 1, right? Does that make sense? So kind of use what you already know to rewrite that sentence if you're a little lost, okay? There's more than one way you could do it, though. You don't have to exactly do it that way. Oh, I just took this pen.
So it should be from the same.
From the same number. That way they know it's the same letter.
Make sure your stuff is the same.
Okay.
You can't write numbers.
I just wrote 7.
I know you tried to say it.
I started this now at 7.
All right, what about number 5? Anybody have their sentence they want to call out to us? Number 5? What you got, Jack?
The difference between a number squared and 9 is 72.
Perfect. Anybody have anything a little different that they want to? What you got, Jesse?
I put 9 less than a number squared is 72.
Perfect. 9 less than a number squared. Both of those are perfect. Perfect. All right, let's talk about number 6. Let's talk about number 6. You ready? Okay, because most of you are saying the difference between 5 times a number, right, and a number cubed. If you say 5 times a number and a number cubed, that makes me think that you're talking about 2 different numbers. So make sure that you say 5 times a number and that same number cubed. Make sure you have that word same in there. That way I know that they're the same.
Wait, you can't
letter.
like say the. Or something. You can't say like the, no, like or something like the same number.
Make sure you put that word same. That way I know you're talking about the same number, okay? All right, what about number 7? Anybody have anything on 7? Number 7 looked just like number 4. What you got, Brent?
Oh, I just said a number divided by 4 plus 8 is 6, negative 16.
There you go. That's a good way to do it. Jesse, you have another one?
8 more than a quotient of a number and 4 is
Perfect. That's a very good one. That was just like number, Jessie said hers, just like number 4 was written, right? Y'all okay? All right, last one, number 8. What you got? Anybody? Ethan, you got anything on number 8? No, not yet. Savannah, do you have anything on 8?
6 times the difference of a number and 2 equals 14.
Very good. 6 times the difference of a number and 2 equals 14. Very, very nice. Are y'all okay? Anybody lost on these? Anybody need a minute?
Can you write those down?
No, but I will definitely repeat one. Which one do you need repeated?
I'm like still working.
Okay, well you finish working them out and I'll check them, okay? You finish working them out. Alright, if you're finished and you're ready to go, flip to page 8. We're going to review how to do some equations, because you got to know how to do some equations for Algebra 2. Alright, and then we'll put the answers up there. If you're still working on page 7, keep working on page 7, okay? Jack, call me when you get those 2 done and I'll check them, okay? Yes, go to page 8. Yep, go to page 8. Alright, page 8. Page 8. Negative 8 minus 8 is negative 16. Negative 8 minus 8 is not 0. So you don't cancel out. Do the opposite. So what's the opposite? Alright, Matthew, how you doing? That's pretty nice so far, yeah. Alright, don't let those decimals scare you. You should start coming through, okay? Alright, now, how you doing? Looks good, yep. Aaron, you okay? Savannah, how you doing back there? Savannah, okay, you okay? Very good, very good. Alright, just like one we already did in the top, okay? Alright, stop at page 8. Not today. Not today. Alright, Hope, you want to come put up number 1 for us? Right here? Yeah.
Alright, I'm done.
Good. Perfect. Yep. All right, we're on page 8, okay?
What is that called?
Perfect. It's like 50 cents minus about 5.
Trick. You know, there's a trick to that one. What was the trick we talked about?
I wasn't here Friday. No, I wasn't here.
Alright, look back, we're gonna go right back in just a minute. Right here. See that? After we get rid of all those scratches.
Did we get?
So you just put it all in parentheses and then 12 on there. Alright, so this is like 12 times 1, right? So this is 12 times 1, so that's just 12. This is 1 times 2, which is 2. That simply reduces to 16. 16. Yes.
60.
No, 16. Then you do the same thing. So multiply those. Multiply those. Yeah, that right here, so you can write it how it reduces. Yep. Equals. Same thing to the next one. That makes sense. And then it'll be just like that.
So you're, I thought advanced was so when friends. So I never really
No, you already. Regular one.
All right, what y'all get for number 2? What's your answer for number 2? 8. Very good. What about number 3? This one should be 1, I think. Can I get 1 on that one? All right, number 4. Number 4. Okay, so you get to multiply by the common denominator. What's the common denominator? 12, right? That's like 12 over 1. So if you multiply, you get 12 over 2. What's 12 over 2 reduce? 6. What about this one? 12 over 4. 3. What about this one? 12 over 3. 4. And the last one, 60 over 4. How much?
15.
15. Very good. Doesn't that make your life so much easier now to deal with that? Y'all okay? Did y'all get an answer for this one so far? What'd you get? 6. All right. Are we still working on 5?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll take just a second. We'll work on 5. All right. If you're finished, you can hold your place and check your answers. But what could you be starting on real quick? Homework, or if you didn't finish your checkpoint, it is in the tray waiting for you. If you didn't finish your checkpoint, it's okay. Yeah.
You have your keys? How much you pay?
That guy.
Did you already ask?
Yeah, that's how they keep it.
It's just like, I don't think you're helpful. You don't have to walk ACT.
Alright, how we doing?
I was so scared. I don't know how to
Which one? What?
That's it. Walking 12.
Alright, number 5. What did y'all get on number 5? Negative 6?
I guess it's like.
Alright, and then number 6. What did y'all get on number 6? 17. Very nice. Alright, so, look, you need to make sure that you can get all of these answers and let me know if you can't, and we'll go over it. And I think there is like one person that hasn't had a checkpoint finished. I think the rest of us are good, though. Alright. Nayla, were you here yesterday? Okay.
Are y'all getting negatives?
Where?
What? What?
Got it.
Which one?
It's just an ad.
Well,
Yep. Yep. Got it. Good job. Good job.
oh, we don't get It's mine for 6 different. Except a lot of I'm saying it's like a sound crack. It's like one of those old things that it keeps messing up and it keeps repeating. Hey, I got 5 cents. Hey, there's nothing personal. I get what I share out. What's the story?
We didn't get a I didn't want to say anything. I didn't want to be like, yeah, that's just weird. Don't bother.
So what do you do for number 6?
Yeah. 154, 505.
And so then what would you
I saw
You can I borrow you for a second?
See, it doesn't have 2 different. One that you need after. Is what it says, and then 6 times number. 6 times number, and then 2.
Got no.
Hey, check this board.
bottom of the page.
Page 11, Grant.
Well, we're nowhere near that.
Alright guys, let's talk about last night's homework real quick. You ready? Last night's homework was page 5 and 6. So here's what we're going to do. Let's look at page 5. We are going to turn in page 5, but not page 6. We're going to turn in page 5, but not page 6. So before you turn it in, are there any problems on the bottom? Are there any problems at all that we need to go over? Anything on page 5? Yes, ma'am. 6. Anything else that we need to go over? Going once? Going twice?
Where you go?
What, Lucy? Okay, which ones? Which one? Number 12? And what other one? Okay. Alright, here we go. Turn in page 5. Make sure your name is on it first. Turn in page 5. Make sure your name is on it.
1 through 12.
Yeah, that's on the same page.
Well, I know, but I wasn't here, so I put it on the top.
Oh, did I grade yours? I think I graded yours, didn't I?
Maybe.
Next month, yesterday.
Yes.
I'm trying to.
Yeah, I got you. You're
Okay.
good.
I just didn't know if you wanted that sheet too.
Yeah. That's the one, just page 5. This is the whole thing. Oh, you're talking about because you did the other one separate.
Right.
No.
Okay.
You're good because I already graded that. Yeah, we're going to move back in just a second. Alright, Lucy, you and I will go over those two in just a minute, okay? Okay. Alright guys, here we go. Let's look at number 6 real quick. If you don't need number 6, don't be rude. So 1/5 times 10 is like saying 10 divided by 5. What is 10 divided by 5? Alright, this one. 1/5 by 15. That's like saying 15 divided by 5, which is how much? 3. Does that make sense to everybody? Or you could use your calculator. Look what happens when I use my calculator. 1 divided by 5 times 10 still gives me 2, right? Alright, what about 1/2? Y'all know this one. What's half of 8?
4.
4. What's half of 4?
2.
2. And then you're going to add these two. And you're going to add those two. Got it good? Alright, what about page 6? We are not turning in page 6. But are there any of them that we need to go over from page 6? Number 6. Yes, ma'am. Alright, let's see. A was 3/4. C is -2. B is -8. Okay, so 1/3 and 3, they like cancel each other out because that's 1. And then -2 cubed is -8. Negative fraction, you put it over 1. 8 squared, or -8 squared is 64. And then 3 times 1/3 was just 1. Canceled out. Alright, so then if I do these, 3 times -8 is -24. And on the bottom you have 4. So -24 divided by 4 is how much? -6. Very good. And then 64 times 1 is just 64. Subtract those, and you get -70. There you go. Any other ones in the back we need to do? What do we have? 1, 2, or 4? Anybody need 1, 2, or 4? Number 1. Jesse, you good on that one? Okay. All right, let's see. So we got, this one's just long is all. 5 times 4, 8 times -3, 10 times -1/2. All right, what's 6 times 4? Go. 24. What's -8 times -3? 24. What's 10 times -1/2? -5. There you go. 24 plus 24 is how much? 48. What's 48 minus 5? Go. 43 times 5 is 2. That's 2. 15. Is that right? There we go. Anybody need 2 or 4? 2 or 4? 2 or 4. All right. So you've got about 10 minutes left. What should you be working on right now?
Your homework.
Your homework. And if you haven't finished that, I think we've all got our checkpoints in now. So we are good to go.